So you may have seen, I think we've definitely shown, there's this flying concept car that apparently you can pre-order right now, and they are affirming this is actually going in production this year. I don't believe them. At the very least, they are taking money and they are claiming this. I think it's very likely a scam, right? But they're like, no, it's real. Let me show it to you because fuck this thing. Part of me thinks it could be real because it looks so not good. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna sell a flying vehicle and it's a scam, that shit's gonna look like a UFO. I'm gonna fake it's gonna be, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's powered by magic, sure. Look at this though. Here, you ready? Okay. So you may have seen it, but the way it flies, this is the video I saw, the first video that showed me how it flies, and I was like, what the fuck?
Flying car has been approved for test flights and is even—
Did you see at the top? It's gonna show another angle of it. What the fuck?
For pre-order. Last year, the startup automaker—
This is a fucking death trap, dude. Let's say it works. Let's say 2025, end of the year, this thing comes out and it works exactly like they imagine. This thing is a fucking death trap.
Pre-sales for what it says is, quote, the only drivable flying car with vertical takeoff and landing capabilities. The Olive Model A flying car is designed to fit within existing urban infrastructure, meaning it can be driven on public roads and fit into a standard garage. The two-person vehicle is fully electric with a
they see that it like rotates? Nah.
driving range of 200 miles.
Look at that shit. Now hold on. If it is completely functional in every way, I want one because it's kind of funny. However, like, there is no way normal people will be able to just fly one of these fucking things. It's just absurd.
And a flight range of 110 miles. Buyers can put a $150—
Okay, you can see these two large like fans. Let's take a step back and for the sake of continuing the conversation, assume it's real. Because if we know it's fake and they're never gonna make one, the conversation's over. We're bored. All right, so let's assume it's real. I think I'm not interested in like personal flight vehicles until they're not glorified drones. Because who owns a drone in chat or who has been near a drone? They're like this big typically, unless you're on some huge production thing, and they are, all right, I'm taking up. Okay, I have it pulled up. I have exactly what I want. I am not even gonna bat an eye at flying personal vehicles until they can prove to me they will sound like this. Ready? A lot of bass about to hit your ears. Here we go. Ready? If that thing took off and I could see no propellers and all I hear is, I'm like, whoa, okay, hold on. I want to not understand the science behind how it works. And then I'm interested. Because we keep seeing these like concept things, and to me, it's just a glorified drone. It's like some sort of gimbal apparatus that holds a person, and then giant fuck you propellers that just helicopter you into the air. Green Man wants UFO. Well, okay, let's be real though, right? Like, isn't that what it's gonna take? Some sort of intense scientific jump into the future to get like personal flying cars. We can't all be flying on little mini helicopters. I don't think that's gonna that's gonna take off. How many accidents would happen? That's the other thing too, dude. Like, flying is so locked up right now for the common person. Like even flying a drone, you have to like get a thing for it. It's a whole thing. I don't think we're gonna see in our lifetime where it's like, I'm heading to Sprouts. Let me get in my Zaboomafoo mobile. Like, no, I'm gonna have a fucking like a license. We're gonna have to go to multi-year-long flight school for this shit. $150 deposit. Yeah, chat. This could. Hey, listen, I got half of mine. You want me to put the deposit in?
Deposit to join the general queue or $1,500.
Look, it's just big fans though. Like, maybe I'm being unfair to our current understanding science-wise, but it's not impressive. It's just big-ass fan. Like, I don't want that. I want to...
The company plans to begin deliveries in late 2025.
Oh, that's it. That's it. So should I get it? It was nice knowing you. Am I going to Am I gonna die in it? It'll take around 20K to get a private license these days. The FAA would require one to fly this. Oh my god. Here's their website. And it like again, we can call it BS. It is, they will take your money. They have an official website. They will take your money. Free UFO sound effect. Oh, give me one more time. It's kind of satisfying. Here's what I'll say, dude. If they actually show someone flying in that thing, drop a video. Show us, okay? I want to see a human risk their life. You guys remember when we talked about the flying car a couple days ago? And we were all like, nah, that's a drone. And I said how I'm not interested in it unless I start to hear alien noises and that shit hovers. Well, I shit you not, today, the owner of the car, the company, gave NBC an exclusive look at this car flying, because it has not been filmed flying yet. And chat, everything, and I mean fucking everything we talked about is on display here. This is a very negative thing. You ready? So here it is. It's just, guys, it's worse than you could imagine. First off, it looks goofier. It definitely looked cooler and sci-fi-ier in the prototypes that we've been seeing. I'm gonna absolutely call this out right now. That is a drone. It is the facade of a car on a drone. Okay, ready? Now get ready for how it flies. Remember, it's supposed to like turn and it's this whole thing. Here we go.
Smoothly, I'm gonna watch a car fly over another car.
You can actually use it today, and you can cut your commute at least in half, if not more.
Company says the flying car is about to take off.
Do you hear it? It's really quiet, but do you hear it? I'm off to work, honey. She's standing in the driveway, dress blowing. Bye, sweetie. Ain't no way, bro.
Car is about to take off. NBC News was given exclusive.
This is crazy. So listen carefully to what he says. The access he got was. This is the cope is fucking insane.
Exclusive access to see their concept model with our own eyes. Sure enough, we watched it soar through the air over another car and land. But for all the magic of this moment, we were heavily restricted, forced to shoot at least half a football field away, and we never actually saw the driver entering or exiting the vehicle.
Come on. I know it's a little quiet, so let me relay what he said. They were told they have to shoot from half a football field away, and they never saw the driver exit or enter the vehicle. Oh yeah. I knew we all kind of predicted scam, but maybe I coped and hoped for anything more. I don't like. Okay, first off, yeah, nobody's in this car. I think we can all agree. I would be a little bit impressed, I guess, if somebody was piloting it. But here, listen to the CEO's, like, the excuse he gives when he's pushed back on it. Listen.
We watched it soar through the air over another car.
By the way, that looks so awkward. And also, it's not flying like it did in their concept videos. For those who don't remember, the car turns like this, rotates towards you. The ball, like a gimbal, stays in place, and it flies like this. Which I was like, okay, if that's possible, that's kind of cool. This flies exactly like I would expect a boring-ass drone balloon Andy to fly, dude.
We still have some IP, intellectual property, which we're trying to protect.
That really set me over. Yeah, the reason why you have to stand a football field away, half football field, and we're not going to show you anything else. Well, we have IP. We have intellectual property. We don't, bro, I don't know what anyone could possibly be stealing from this at this point. This is a drone outfitted to look like a car. Also, this thing has to be so light. There's going to be some dude in his F-150 turning this shit into a pancake on the freeway. For it to be this light, my God, a strong breeze is going to kill this person. You can steal it with two people. You might be right, actually. I never even thought of that. If those fans can lift it, like me and a few boys could lift that shit.
It's going to be slow, incremental approach, which is good for legal integration.
Bro, you are this man is comfortably lying. How do people like this get and maintain money? How do people have this much money to be like, fuck it, lying about a concept car? How? Like, what is he doing to fund this? And let's be real, fund this and not have to ever produce anything from it and still maintain rich. Because, like, okay, let's say like a streamer wants to do this. If they put everything into this and it goes bad, you're broke. You're fucked. Okay, I will mention, this dude does look like if you took some of the sliders on like when you're creating a character and he went all in on ears, all in on nose. It's got to be. I mean, look at that. He's a fascinating looking human. Fascinating. Dark Souls looking character. Yeah, that's a drone, bro. That's a drone. It sounds like a drone. It looks like a drone. That shit also, it's just flying. I've never seen something more. I mean, that is the most cringy fly I've ever seen. When this looks like Shaq floating, bro. That's what it is. It looks like Shaq floating, dude. It just looks awkward. It doesn't look like it was meant to do that. It's just Shaq, bro. This poor NBC guy who had to go and, like, you know, do the dance and fake it. Like, you don't want to be insulting. It's your job. But holy shit, who sees this and goes, that's surely impressive. Now, Bob, I saw the car go above the other car. There's no guy in there? Absolutely not. I think that right now, I genuinely think they are struggling to make that fucker fly with what, like, what's like an average American weight? I'm sure they got like a little, what are those little elf people called who ride horses? I'm sure they could throw a jockey in there, right? Like, oh, fly, wing, right? But like let's say 180 to 220, right? That thing, how could it possibly lift that? And then they also, hold on, I'm realizing now they are so fucked. They claimed it's gonna seat 2 people. No way, ain't no way, bro. Little elf people, aren't jockeys like different? Aren't they different? Aren't jockeys like, I thought they were like actually different. Aren't they? Horse jockey. No, see, aren't they considered like little people? You guys are making this like an elf insult, which was not my intent, and I apologize for that. I thought they were like little people. No, they're not. You're tripping, bro. You're gonna tell me I'm wrong. They're not. Okay, shit, I didn't realize. Technically, they're just short as fuck. This is a Simpsons joke. Shit, that might be some like deep-seated shit. You gotta realize, the jockey game, I can't think of like a popular activity like that I know less about. I know more about sounding, bro.